The chairperson of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, Roseline Odhiambo Odede, has passed away. The demise was announced by the commission, which did not reveal much, saying Odede died on Friday following a short illness. Odede's tenure at the helm of the commission was marked by controversy, particularly at the height of the anti-government protests in June of 2024, when KNCHR reported conflicting figures on the death toll, allegedly due to police action, which clashed with the government's position on the matter. NTV's Laban Shaban with the details.
The chair of the state-funded Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, Roseline Odhiambo Odede, is said to have breathed her last on 3rd January in the afternoon following a short illness, as announced by the commission. The KNCHR began the stream of condolence messages with a statement that read in part, "During this period of mourning, we send our message of condolences and heartfelt sympathies to the family, friends, and all those who knew Roseline. May the memories of our exceptional service bring comfort and strength in this difficult time." Revealing that Odede had succumbed to an illness, the Member of Parliament for Arieda Otiende Amolo mourned Odede on his X account. He said, "Quite saddened to learn of the passing of the KNCHR Chair Roseline Odede, my shemeji, my constituent, my colleague. You bore the killer disease with courage. Fare thee well, Nyasembo." President William Ruto was saddened by the untimely death, describing her as a formidable human rights champion and a distinguished campaigner for a more equal and fairer society. Chief Justice Martha Koome's condolence message was full of praise, acknowledging Odede as a steadfast advocate for human rights and gender justice. Koome hailing her for her service as a council member of the National Council on the Administration of Justice and as deputy chairperson of the Judges and Magistrate Vetting Board. The Independent Policing and Oversight Authority has sent tributes noting Odede's unwavering commitment to human rights and justice. In a statement signed by the authority's chairperson Isaac Hassan, IPOA said, I quote, "Her vast expertise and passionate dedication to promoting accountability in policing were instrumental in advancing the cause of justice and fairness." End of quote. The U.S. Embassy in Kenya also extended its heartfelt condolences to the family of Roseline Odede and the staff of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, noting that Roseline was a steadfast champion of the values Kenyans hold dear. We wish peace and comfort to those affected by her passing. Other leaders mourning Odede's death include Gathoni Wamuchomba, MP for Githunguri and chairperson of the Constitutional Implementation Oversight Committee. Wamuchomba highlighted Odede's focus on critical issues, particularly the lapsed constitutional timeline for boundary reviews, which expired in March 2024. She warned that lack of a fully constituted IEBC could lead to a constitutional crisis. Odede was appointed to the position by former President Uhuru Kenyatta in December 2021 after unsuccessfully interviewing for a role with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. She was sworn in March 2022. Her tenure was marked by controversy, especially during the peak of the anti-government protests in June 2024, when the humanitarian organization reported conflicting death toll figures allegedly linked to police action, and these were at odds with the government's stance on the issue. At the time, the commission reported that dozens of people had died, while President William Ruto strongly refuted the claim, stating that only a handful of people had been killed. This occurred on June 25th last year, when chaos erupted at the Parliament buildings as the House was overrun by protesters opposing the Finance Bill of 2024. Later that night, gunshots rent the air in Githurai. In the aftermath, President Ruto dropped the controversial bill. Odede is a former student of Moi Girls High School, Eldoret, and holds different certificates in law from University of Nairobi, Kenya School of Law, and University of Witwatersrand, Johannesburg in South Africa. Laban Shaban, NTV.